back for video number 2. I just want to say thank you to the 31 subscribers this week. The positive support has been amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who viewed the video, who left a like. It just means so much to me. I hope to keep these videos going, show my experiences out here living in Paris. I recently moved from California with my wife and my son about a year ago. It's just been a crazy year getting settled in, transitioning. When we initially moved here, I wanted to start doing YouTube content, but honestly, it's so overwhelming just finding yourself in a whole new country, a new place, new routine. Even my wife's channel, she just made it to 2K subscribers. So proud of her. She took a year off as well. Took her about 11 months to make a video, and it's okay when you're trying to redefine yourself and get into a routine. It's always okay to take a break and just do what feels right. So now I feel like we're in more of a stable place where we can do the things we love on the side while we're trying to just build a normal routine in life out here. We're still adjusting, and but the transition has been really good. So I actually got a request the other day. I know you and your wife are minimalists, but how is your kid doing with minimalism? What is, like, you know, kids love toys, kids love a bunch of things, you know, so you don't want to put a cap, but you also, like, you do want to put a cap actually, because if that was the case, I'd be buying him everything. He's amazing. His name is Zen. He's 2.5 years old, and we love him so much. He actually has the one room in our house. We had a 2-bedroom, 1 bath in California. Honestly, we didn't even touch our master bedroom. We just slept in it. He had his own room. We spent most of our time in the living room. Yeah, we only pretty much had a mattress and our clothes. So when we were thinking about the move, we were like, do we even need all that space? And so what our current situation is right now is Zen has the main room, like the bedroom, and then we converted our living room area into there's a dining table in there, there's an office table, and our bed is actually, like, it's not a futon, but it's a couch that converts into a bed. So we fold that up in the daytime to watch TV and things like that. In the nighttime, we fold it down, and it works really well actually. And we have a wardrobe closet from Ikea, the closet I cleaned last week, and that's our closet space / storage. So we've been making everything work really well out here. It hasn't been too inconvenient. The bathroom is here in Zen's room, but he doesn't really mess with the bathroom, and when he's sleeping, he'll sneak in and use the bathroom, but it hasn't been an insane inconvenience. It's been flowing pretty normal. I figured I'd give you the tour of his room. It's not gonna be kid content all the time, but family is a very important aspect of my journey that's going on right now. My wife is important to me, my son's important to me. It's not just always about what I'm doing. It's, you know, we're a family, we move as a unit, we flow together, you know. Everything kind of has to be in sync when you have a family. My wife was minimalist, and I'm not an insane minimalist, but, you know, that kind of like went into my routine, and I kind of started getting rid of some stuff. And, you know, that's how we make the house flow. And we're always just trying to, like, do better for ourselves and better for our kid. Hopefully our son picks up on some of these habits. You know, we bring him up the right way where he doesn't need an excess amount of stuff, but he also knows, like, everything has a purpose. So I'm gonna give the tour and kind of show you his routine. He's at school right now. The only way I can make this video this calmly and everything clean is when he's at school. So, you know, I'm gonna pick him up in about an hour or so, but in the meantime, I figured I would show you everything that's going on in here and how we're doing it. All right, let's go. Yeah, this is the bed right here. I forget what kind of bed this is called. Is it a town bed? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I have no idea. totally forgot what this bed is called. It's a bed for sure. But the cool thing about this bed is this is gonna be his like pretty much forever bed, like for the most part. We love the design. We love how it cuts out like this. It's kind of like a couch in the room. We could sit up against it and read him stories and things like that. And the cool thing about this bed, excuse under here, I don't know if it's like super crazy under here, but this part actually comes out and it creates another bed. So it's like a twin size bed or whatever. So when he gets older and has friends that want to spend the night, we have an extra bed. As of right now, it's not really functional as a second bed because we have this next to it, so you can't pull it out, but he's 2.5, like who's coming over, So a couple of his favorite stuffed animals. Nothing too crazy. This is his stuffed animal collection. He has one that he takes to school with him every day, and that's called his doo-doo. And his doo-doo is kind of like his little companion right now. So this guy right here, though, the monster, he's my personal favorite. I actually have one on my bag. It's like a small version of this one. And yeah, so, and then this is his forever goose. Every year when he turns, we did it through 1 month through 12 months, 1 month through a year. We took a picture every month, and he was laying next to it, so you can see the progression on how big he was getting. And now that he's older than 1, each year he'll be holding it, and so he'll grow with this goose year by year. And we want to keep it going until he's 18. So this goose is going to be in for the long haul, so super cute though. And then we have, like, I don't know what to call it, his beauty station, like he has long curly hair, so this is his little station where he gets ready for school in the morning. We have some like nose stuff because kids always get stuffy noses. And then we got some Lush curl power. Honestly, we've been kind of experimenting with his hair, and for the curly hair, we just leave it wet and conditioned, and it kind of dries on its own, really soft and curly. We've tried this, and honestly, I use it in my hair more now that my hair is growing. I think we're gonna stop using this after it's done, and I'm still learning with his hair. He has a lot of hair, and I know I can style it better, so I'm just like practicing every time we give him a shower. This stuff works really good. This is the Lush Super Milk, and this works more for longer, curlier, softer hair. This one's a little bit thicker, so this is usually the way to go. I spray this in like 10 times, crunch up his hair, and then he's ready to go. Then wet brush when he gets out of the shower. This one kind of goes through his curls a little bit better. This one used to be my wife's, but it's a little bit harder on his hair, so you got the nail clippers, of course, and that's about it. Some Vaseline. His lips have been getting really chapped throughout the winter. It got really cold a couple weeks ago, so, but yeah, that's his little beauty station. Love the sack. My wife found it. She's really into this material, this fluffy teddy bear style material. If you go to her channel and watch her closet tour, she just did a closet tour this week or last week, and she has the same exact bag where she holds her cosmetics, her daily cosmetics, where she switches in and out of her purse. Really cool bag. I don't have one though. I don't know why I don't have one. Everyone else has one, but just kidding. And then his wet wipes, nothing too crazy. I need to go get some more right after this video. And then I guess we'll go over this part first. It's a 2-section drawer situation. This drawer unit is called the Billy from Ikea. The price is super reasonable. We had doors like installed on it, but we wanted the more open Montessori style, so that way he can see everything and reach everything. It's been really cool. We love it. So we got the diapers right here. Nothing too crazy, just, you know, gotta keep those stocked. And then we have some like kind of random essentials, not too random, just like a hood that goes to one of his vests, and then socks and a pair of slippers that he refuses to wear. He hates wearing indoor shoes. I don't know why, but every time we put them on, he screams. But then he gives us ours. He grabs ours. He's the slipper police. He always makes sure we have our slippers on, but him, like, it's a no-go. So we just hold on to those, hoping one day he'll change his mind. Like, we don't try to push anything on him. Like, he can take his time, and when he's ready, he's ready. So we'll see what happens. Maybe never, who knows. All right, and then this right here is some t-shirts, nothing too crazy, literally just, this is like, he's been wearing it like a t-shirt. It's kind of like a sweater, long sleeve, but yeah, for the most part, it's just t-shirts in here. Sorry, nothing is like insanely perfectly folded, you know, like we try our best to keep it nice and neat, but you know, parent life, you know, whatever. And then so these are his like fleece sweaters. He has like a little cardigan down there and then just 2 other sweaters. So 3 sweaters in total. We keep a very neutral palette when it comes to his clothes. We actually, uh-oh. I gotta see if my wife actually texted me okay, I didn't get anything yet. We have a clothing delivery coming. We just got him some new clothes actually. And there's a few more colors in that because he's starting to build his own personality, and we can tell that he likes brighter colored things. So like, we're not going to stop that from him. He's a kid, he's going to enjoy colors, but definitely when they're a baby, you can dress them however they want, and we usually kept it pretty neutral. So you'll see kind of like a theme going on with the colors. These are his overalls. Honestly, we haven't touched these in about a month because the school told us that it's harder for him to go to the bathroom with overalls because it's more effort to take them off. So we usually wear these on like the weekends when we go out. Love the overalls, but yeah, it's not really like kid friendly when they're getting towards that age. And then these are some of his pants and sweats. These are mostly the pants that he wears to school. So just easy access. Some of them are pajama pants, some of them are just regular pants. These are his pajamas. This is the pajama drawer. And honestly, he sleeps super hot. I don't know what it is about this kid, but he sleeps with a t-shirt and a diaper. Anything else, he gets a little rotisserie chicken and just overheats and then wakes up in the middle of the night crying, sweating. So we just keep it light with just like a t-shirt and a diaper, and that's it. And then we got some jackets here. This is like a fluffy, see the theme I was telling you about, the fluffies. Yep, so that's Jenna's doing right there. And then just a vest, an extra layer when it gets cold. And then, yeah, so he has a jacket, like a raincoat jacket, and then he has that jacket and then a vest. So just 3 kind of heavy winter items. Only need a couple. And then with all of this stuff, we always size up, like 3 sizes too big for him. Nothing insane like baggy, but we always size up and we roll up the sleeves, roll up the pant legs, and it's lasted us so long. We never buy it in his age range. So if you're a new parent or a parent shopping for your kid, I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but always size up because they grow so fast. And then the shoe-wise, literally nothing too crazy. We have a pair of rain boots, super cute. I think they're H&M maybe. But, and then we have 1 other pair of shoes. So as far as the shoes go, he only has 2. He has a pair of Reebok tennis shoes and then the rain boots. I've been thinking about getting him like some Vans because I love Vans. But honestly, we're never in a rush to get like shoes. I know there's some parents, their kid has a bunch of shoes. It's not that time yet. If he wants more shoes when he's older, then that's something we'll discuss, but even for Jenna and I, we don't have that many shoes. And then, of course, the backpack. I know you see the theme going now. Jenna loves this material, and so he's not quite ready for the backpack, but he still likes to put some of his toys in it, and you know, It's a cool little backpack. I'm jealous. I wish I had one. So that's the clothes and beauty department. As you can see, we definitely take a part of us and put it into his wardrobe. Notice like the matching neutral colors. That way we can always pick an outfit for him. There's never a time where we're struggling to put an outfit together for him. You can grab any sweater, any pair of sweats, like it's always gonna match. So I guess in a sense, he's already dressing kind of minimal, but like I said, his personality is gonna come out the older he gets, and if he wants something with a little bit more color, we're not gonna stop him from that. But if he wants to dress just like us, then you know, we're all for that too. So as of right now, we're keeping it really simple as far as the parenting goes with the clothes. And then down that road, I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. I guess the next thing to do is to talk about the toy situation, because that can get a little out of hand really fast. We've experienced it just a tiny bit, but we definitely have a lot of more self-control now because we see how it can get. So let's go over that. All right, this is the toy section right here. This is his lamp. He only has one light. There's no ceiling light. It's just this one, and then open window. I wish I knew the name of this. Jenna's gonna get so mad watching this video because this is one of her favorite lamps. But it's really cool. If you want to make it brighter, you just go like that, and it's getting later. Drop it down, set the mood, so that way he knows it's time to like start getting like settled in. It's the toy section right here. So we keep all the clothes on one side and then the toys on the other, and he knows exactly where everything's at. We got these cool boxes from Muji. We didn't have a Muji in San Diego. I don't know if there's one in California. I think there is, maybe. Super amazing store. There's similar stores like Dyson. I don't know if you guys have heard of Dyson, but I'm sure you could find kind of boxes like this at Ikea, but we like the fogged clear, not the super clear. And let's see, this box is 12 euros. So not too bad. I don't see USD on here. So maybe they don't even sell them in the States. I don't know, but we love Muji. It's like our safe haven when it comes to getting home stuff. So as you notice, we did the whole thing Muji. We used to just stack the clothes without the boxes, and then one day we're like, that's enough. We gotta separate everything and make it all accessible and have its own little home, and it's been working so well after doing that. So let's go through the toys. It's a lot to go over. Nothing too crazy though. We got some balls here and a Spider-Man bubble machine. He hardly touches this one, but you know, summertime comes, we're gonna start taking that ball out to the park. And so then we have his little music producer setup. He has a keyboard and some headphones for his little Tony box. I'll show you the Tony box here in a second. But yeah, so notice the theme, we're kind of keeping everything together. Balls with balls, music with music. This is a new one we just created, really fun. It's our play dress up kind of thing. This is a little Sunny Angel outfit, little mirror so he can see himself. And yeah, just some little clothes for dress up. He has an apron for his kitchen. And yeah, just little cute things to dress up in. He really hasn't gotten in that phase yet where he's wearing costumes, but I already know it's around the corner, so we're ready for it when that time comes. And then this right here is more of the development box, more like kind of hands-on learning. Nothing too insane, but you know, you got this duck right here where you take the other ducks, the little ducklings, and then you balance it. Usually I have more fun playing this because I really do challenge myself, but yeah, so he's been getting into that lately. We got fishing, so he can fish. This is I guess it's like our wooden box unit. We got puzzle pieces with this puzzle right here. So he's pretty much mastered it. I try to hold on to the learning stuff as long as I can because he knows the colors right now, but I want him to start learning the names of the shapes, and so he needs to know the shape names and not just the color names. So we're almost there, 50% of the way with completing that, and after that then we'll get rid of it. And then yeah, you know, just some stacking rings. I know this is more like a baby thing, but he hasn't fully mastered it in my eyes. I want to see him take it all apart and stack each one the way it's supposed to go, and he hasn't been doing that yet, so I am holding on to this until he masters that. If you buy a puzzle for your baby or your kid, make sure they master it first before getting rid of it, because no one likes to throw away something that's incomplete. So make sure that they get the full use out of it, even if it takes a little bit of time, you know. All right, next drawer, we got some dinosaurs. This is like his like little imagination. He really likes aquatic animals and dinosaurs. There's nothing really else, like, but it's kind of exceeded its limit, you know, like that's a lot. One day we're at the mall and there's like a whole bucket of dinosaurs for like 20 bucks and I couldn't help myself, so we just got them. Nothing too crazy, but he definitely likes to play with them. We don't overstimulate, but like everything has a purpose. There's the ball, there's the music, there's dress up, there's learning development, there's just regular kid toys, just like playing with your imagination. And I feel like there's a good flow going as far as like the toys go, because I know there's some kids and their parents just buy just like toys, and I still feel like there's like room for improvement when it comes to like the toy department. You got to make sure everything flows and like what mood they're in. This is like toys. This is just like regular toys, little sweet bean things. Just these are toys, you know? And the funny thing is he barely touches these. He touches them once in a while. He'll pour them out. He'll mess with the cars. But as far as everything else goes, he really is into the Legos, and he really likes the dinosaur. And then he'll grab this one too a lot, because like I think he likes the challenge, you know. Like every couple of months my wife and I go through this box and do a declutter, and I feel like that time is around the corner, and we'll probably let some of this stuff go. And it's cool though, because that always makes room for us to get new toys. I know that sounds funny, but like, we definitely do declutter to like make him happy with new stuff, you know. We're not bearing him with gifts all the time, but when the mood strikes, I do go to the toy store sometimes and grab him some books and, you know, just like one or two things that he might like. And he always appreciates it. He plays with it. He doesn't like leave it hanging. So when he gets something new, he's always playing with it. And he always goes back to his old toys too. So it's really cool to show that he does appreciate all the toys that he gets, and he doesn't mistreat anything. So he's a good boy. So we want to keep it that way. Let's go on to the rest of the drawer. All right, we're getting down to the bottom too. This is his train set. So we keep all the train tracks in here because there's a lot, but you know, we want to broaden his imagination and create a whole little train environment where the train can kind of go around. It's not super huge, but we got the initial train set. There wasn't enough train parts, so we bought an extra pack off Amazon, and it's just the right amount. And he plays with this one a little bit, but it's really hard on the rug. Sorry, I keep turning the camera around, but what is interesting too is we're not anti no toys in the living room, but we definitely like to keep a parameter where the toys and all his stuff isn't entering that space, because that space is already occupied. That's like our bedroom, our office, and our dining area. It'd be insane if we just let all the toys just rummage all through the house. It's really good. That's why we also gave him the bedroom, because we want him to feel like he has his own space to go to, and it's not just like, here's some toys in the living room, do with it as you will. Like, you know, we wanted to make sure that he has like a safe space where he can go and play with his toys and throw them all over the floor, and then we'll pick them up and put them back in the boxes and everything's good. And it hasn't been a problem. He doesn't take his toys out from this room, and once in a while, you know, but for the most part he doesn't ever bring the toys out in the living room. And nothing against parents who keep toys in the living room and stuff, but it's just worked better that way for us. It keeps everything in its own little home. So that's just my take on the toys in the room, in the house, and things like that. So, but yeah, as I was saying, doesn't really work with the train set and the rug, but we still do make it work. We like put it in this little area right here, put it around the table, still have fun with it. But yeah, once we get like, we're planning on moving, so a lot of this stuff is still gonna work, you know, just gotta wait on it. And then this is his pride and joy. He loves his Legos so much. We have like, it's like trains in here, little ice cream set, like, you know, he makes ice cream cones. Yeah, this is his favorite right here. It's my favorite too. I love Legos, so I'd never mind when he takes these out, because I know I'm just gonna build some stuff on my own, and then after I build it and I'm super proud of it, he takes it and destroys it. So keeps my imagination going for sure, but he also loves it. This is our favorite thing to do when he asks to play in his room. And then winding on down to the last one, we got some books right here, and then some learning flashcards. So the books, we usually do those at night. We read about 3 to 4 books. We want to do 1, but he picks about 6 books, so then we compromise and do like 3 or 4 books. We'll let him choose whatever he wants. I'm actually gonna go to the store probably this weekend and grab 1 or 2 more books. He's really into the books where you oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm taking this out. But it's cool to show. So he's really into the books where you look for something right here and then you find it. So that's really good. I love that he's like really developing with some of the stuff. He's starting to talk a lot more. So I want to keep that momentum going with these kind of books where he can see something, spot it out, and just, you know, problem solve himself, because he can't read yet. So this is like the perfect book for a 2.5-year-old to develop his eyesight and things like that. So this is our go-to at night. He really likes it. This is a good find. And then just some flashcards, you know, facial expressions. And what's good for me is these are in French, so you know, anything that's baby related that's French for me is a win, because I'm also learning. So I'll read these cards with him and learn with him, because my French is not that great yet. So I'm really glad I get to learn with him and learn different languages and stuff. So yeah, that is the little Billy play clothes. This is his closet, his play storage setup. Let's go over some of the other stuff. We have a little imagination / real cleaning setup. There is times where something does get spilled and I will grab this dustpan because it's like real, you know. The bristles work good, so I will use this sometimes to clean. And then when I am sweeping or vacuuming, he gets inspired and he grabs it too. That's the reason why we got it, is so that he can learn to clean up after himself and develop those cleaning skills, you know. We have a big person duster, so then I'll tell him to grab his duster and then he'll dust with me. So he's not, you know, everything you do, he watches, you know, he's like a sponge. So if you make cleaning look fun, it's an activity that you want to do, he's gonna pull onto that and want to do it too. So we just got the little mini Dyson vacuum. Whenever I vacuum, he vacuums. Whenever I sweep, he sweeps. And that will teach him not to be dirty when he's older. So it's a really cool thing to have and to put onto your kids. Like, don't, like, if you're thinking about having kids, don't try to hide cleaning from them. Show them that it's fun, and then they'll pick up on it. And then as far as his artwork goes, this is what he's been painting at school. And so I know there's some parents that like put it on the fridge, but I thought it'd be a better idea to hang it in his room so he can be inspired by his work, so he can see like, oh, I painted that and it's in my room. I see it, so it's like a piece of him, you know. Like, my wife and I really don't like artwork on the walls, but when it comes to Zen, of course we're gonna showcase his work. So really proud of him. It looks amazing. This one's my favorite piece right there. Bold aftertones, you know. I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep going. This is his little play table area where he draws little crafts. I'll sit down right here, show you guys. Opens up, see a little coloring section right here. And then also in the summertime or whatever, we will take things out and then we'll put fake sand or water in there and put a little fish in there, like not a real one, but like a toy one that swims around. It's cool. It's just cool to do like little projects in here, and then it's clean, it's in the tub, so then you just dump it out afterwards. So really cool. This is Ikea also. And shout out to my wife for finding most of this stuff. All right, and lastly, his pride and joy, the kitchen. He's really into this kitchen right now. He cooks for me every night. He tells me food, food. And then I have to come sit down right here in the little chair, and then he'll open it up. Where's it at? He'll break out the dish, he'll break out the fork, and then he'll just cook me a lemon. And that's it, I have to eat the lemon. So yeah, this is his kitchen. Has little cinnamon rolls in there from Ikea. Has some wooden fruit that's choppable. Love that you can chop it. It's really fun to cook with him and things like that. And then Jenna's parents just got him some felt ones, or whatever these are, the material is. Some little soft ones, but super cute still. He loves making soup with the soft ones. And yeah, future chef in the making. And yeah, see, nothing too crazy though. Perfect storage, love the storage. We need that. That's about it. I know I've been talking for a while, but there's a lot to cover. Oh yeah. And then this is the door, has a little hook on there. We put his raincoat on the back of this. And then this is his stroller bag. So when we go out like on the weekends and stuff, we'll pack this up with some stuff. And then this is actually a little foldable car seat. Since we don't have a vehicle in Paris and we call an Uber to go somewhere, we'll bring that with us when we go to the airport if we're going on vacation. You know, things that require a car, we'll bring that with us so that way he has a little portable car seat. Super cool find. I didn't even know they made those until moving out here. Alright, and I think I covered about everything. Just want to say thank you again for watching. I know this video isn't for everybody. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have kids or don't even want kids. This was a request and I'm more than happy to show what is going on in my son's life because his life is my life. If you have any more questions about parenting tips or hacks, feel free to leave it in the comments. Please subscribe. It means so much to me. If you made it this far in the video and you still haven't subscribed, do it because I have more content coming, not just kid content. I have more stuff that's going on in my life that I'm going to be discussing. There's a lot to go over, so I'm keeping those ideas flowing and I'm trying my best to put it in video format so that way I can put it out on the channel for you. There's a lot that goes on out here. Moving to another country is insane. It is so much like work and so much like mental, just like the day goes by so fast. And I know that's with everybody. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody is just trying their best, but I'm trying to get it on video so that way you can see the experience. If you're considering moving to Paris or considering just going abroad for a few months, hopefully I can be your guide in that sense, or just a friend that you just watch and you like the content, you know. You don't have to gain anything from it. It's just showing you what's going on. And I really appreciate everybody that watches, everyone that likes, subscribes, all of that. It means so much to me. Hopefully I can be like my wife and get to 2K subscribers. That would be insane. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on making what I like. So if you have any other ideas, leave it in the comments. And I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next one.